What if Deku had Salem's powers? Chapter 11. Fair Fight. Izuku charged quickly towards Shinszo. As he did, he telegraphed a right hook to Shinszo. Shinszo noticed this and proceeded to raise his arms to block. He blocked the right hook, but Izuku then came up with a left uppercut. It's a good old-fashioned fisticuffs, folks. Quite a boring match if you ask me. Why isn't Izuku using his quirk like he did earlier? Present Mike asked. Because the world isn't fair, Aizawa said. Ha! Present Mike said. The entrance exam isn't rational. Shinszo failed the practical exam to get into the hero course. He also applied to general studies, so he probably expected that would happen. His quirk is incredibly strong, but the entrance exam consisted of fighting foe villains. Robots. Those with physical superpowers had a huge advantage. Shinszo never stood a chance at passing. And if Midoriya were to use his quirk, this match would be pointless. So by not using his powers, the match is less unfair. Which is what we heroes strive to do, Aizawa said. So now Shinszo has a chance at winning, present Mike said. While he does have a chance, it's slim. It's not only quirks that matter. Physique and combat skill, Aizawa said. Shinszo stumbled back from a punch to the face from Izuku. He panted and gasped for air as he stood slouched and sweating profusely. Izuku stood a small distance away, clearly not out of breath. Izuku then taunted Shinszo. Shinszo thought about what he should do. He knew that he didn't have a chance at beating Izuku. Izuku had more stamina and combat experience than him. He wasn't going to win this fight unless he could get Izuku to talk, but that wasn't going to happen. Shinszo then charged at Izuku in a last-ditch effort to try and win the match. Shinszo threw a punch at Izuku, to which Izuku caught. Shinszo tried to punch Izuku with his other fist, but Izuku caught it as well. Izuku then spun and knelt down and flipped Shinszo over his head and slammed him into the ground. Shinszo laid on the ground, eyes closed, accepting his fate. He had lost. You give up? Izuku asked. Shinszo's eyes sprang open. Izuku was talking. Why is he talking now? Shinszo thought. No, I won't give up. I want to achieve my dream of being a hero, Shinszo said. Izuku smiled. Good. Go achieve your dream, Izuku said. Shinszo's eyes widened as he realized what Izuku had done. He'd given him the win. He quickly activated his quirk to brainwash Izuku. Go ahead and walk out of the arena, Shinszo said. Izuku then started to walk towards the edge of the arena. What? Midoriya has allowed himself to be brainwashed. Why would he do that? Present Mike asked. Non-hero course students who perform well at the sports festival can be transferred into the hero course, replacing an underperforming student or taking a free spot, Aizawa said. Well, I certainly say that he's performed well enough to enter the hero course, present Mike said. Izuku then stepped out of bounds. Midoriya is out of bounds. Shinszo is the winner, Midnight announced. Izuku was then released of the mind control. Izuku looked back and smiled at Shinszo before walking away and transforming back into his grim form. Why'd you do it? Why did you let him win? Salem asked. Because he's like me. He's someone striving to achieve the dream of being a hero despite the odds. And just like how you've given me the chance to achieve my dream, I want to help him the same way you helped me, Izuku said. I see, Salem said. And he could make a great ally. His brainwashing quirk can be very useful, Salem thought. Meanwhile, as Shinszo made his way out of the arena, he was congratulated by his classmates for making it so far in the sports festival and still being in. Shinszo smiled, but he felt off. After thanking his friends, he dashed off. Meanwhile, up in the stands. That was for sure an interesting match, Kendo said. You could say that. He gave up to allow that general studies student to get into the hero course, Rico said. He's got a heart of gold underneath that spooky exterior, Kendo said. Yeah, Rico said. He'd treat you right, Kendo said. Yeah, Rico said. Rico's face then flushed. Kendo, Rico yelled. Come on, you like him, don't you? Kendo asked. Well, But what if he doesn't like me? What if he thinks I'm creepy? Rico asked. Kendo gave Rico a look. There's only one way to find out. Why don't you go ask him to go around the festival? He's got some free time now after all, Kendo said. I don't, Rico said. Come on, it won't hurt to ask, Kendo said. Give me some time, Rico said. All right, Kendo said. As Izuku was making his way to the spectating area, Shinszo ran up to him. Hey, Shinszo yelled. Oh. Hello, Shinszo. Do you want to talk to me? Izuku asked. Yes. First of all, thanks for all your help in getting me this far. I wouldn't have been able to get this far without your help, Shinszo said. No thanks needed. I was only giving you the chance to be a hero you should have gotten, Izuku said. Still, thanks. But I'm not happy about how I won. I knew that I need to take your surrender to improve my chances on getting into the hero course. But I want to fight you properly, quirks and all, no surrender. Until I do that, I don't think I can enter the hero course, Shinszo said. Well, you better. How are we to fight if you're not in the hero course after today? Izuku said. You think I'll get in? Even if I lose my next match? Shinszo asked. You've gotta be less self-deprecating, man. You made it to the third even of the sports festival. Defeated the second strongest person in the hero course. Even without our match counting, you've made it further than some of my peers. I'm sure you'll make it into the hero course, Izuku said. You really think so? Shinszo asked. Yeah. We have an empty seat after all, and I doubt Mr. Aizawa would leave that seat empty. It would be illogical, as he would say. Also, I think he may have an interest in you. Both of your quirks aren't flashy and are better used in stealth missions. You've got people in your corner now. So you can be a hero, Izuku said. Shinszo began to tear up. Thanks, Shinszo said. You're welcome, Izuku said. Izuku and Shinszo then parted ways. The next match was the tiebreaker between Kirishima and Tetsu. It was a simple arm wrestling match. The two of them were equal in strength, so it became a battle of endurance. Eventually one of them wasn't able to keep it up, that being Tetsu. Kirishima was able to outlast Tetsu and thus won the tiebreaker and would move on to the next match. The next fight was between Ibara and Tenya. Just like with his match with Kinako, Tenya was able to utilize his to quickly end the match. After the starting horn, Tenya sped behind Ibara before she could use her vines and pushed her out of the arena, winning the match. The next match was between Setsuna and Kendo. The match between the two Class 1B girls was hard fought, but eventually one of them had to fall. Just like with Mina, Setsuna split her body up to attack Kendo from all sides. But unlike Mina, Kendo was better able to hold her own as she knew how Setsuna fought. Kendo was also able to grab some parts of Setsuna's body with her big fists, but it wasn't enough. Eventually Setsuna was able to wear Kendo down, causing her to fall and be unable to move, winning her the match. The match between Kirishima and Bakugo was interesting. Kirishima actually had the upper hand, putting Bakugo on the defensive. Kirishima's hardened quirk was a good match against Bakugo's explosions. Kirishima's quirk allowed him to tank Bakugo's explosions, putting him on the defensive as to not be hit by Kirishima's hardened and sharp fists. But it wasn't to last. After one explosion, Kirishima winced him pain, he couldn't only his hardening for any longer. Bakugo then unleashed a flurry of explosions at Kirishima, causing him to fall, winning Bakugo the match. As Bakugo was leaving the arena, he saw Izuku standing before him. "What do you want, you quitting nerd?" Bakugo asked. "Quitting, you say?" Izuku asked. "Yeah, you quite fighting purple hair. Scared you'd lose to me this time?" Bakugo asked. Izuku laughed. I'm not scared of you. You're not scary at all, you're just a joke. All you care about is yourself, whilst I care about other. I let myself lose to allow someone else to achieve their dreams instead of jumping off the school roof hoping for better in the next life. In the future one of us will be remembered whilst the other will be forgotten, Izuku said. What the hell happened to you? You were never like this before, Bakugo said. What do you expect me to be like? That weak little boy from middle school that you bullied. News flash, that weak little boy finally got a quirk after all those years of suffering. And this quirk of mine is much better than yours in every way. Power comes to those who wait, and I have waited a long time for that power. So I can wait even longer to put you in your place. Enjoy the time you have left, Izuku said. Izuku then turned and walked away. What the hell is happening to you, Izuku, Bakugo said to himself. Izuku was walking through the halls when Riko came around the corner. Oh hi, Riko said. Hi, Izuku said. The two stood there awkwardly. So? Izuku said. Are you free this afternoon, Riko asked. Oh no, you idiot. Of course he's free. He's not participating anymore. Riko mumbled. Yes, I am free. Are you, Izuku said. Well. You are really bad at this, Salem said. Shut up, Izuku said. Riko said. Oh sorry. Not you, Izuku said. Oh. Wait. Then who are you talking to? Do you have a voice in your head, Riko asked. What? No. Of course not. I'm not crazy. That would be, Izuku said. Super cool, Riko said. Izuku said. Let me help you out, Salem said. Salem then took over. Hello, I'm the voice in Izuku's head, Salem said in her voice. Riko gasped and her eyes widened. Oh my god. What's your name? What can you do? Why is his quirk alive and talking to me, Riko asked. I'll let him tell you during your date, Salem said. Riko blushed. Salem then winked and gave control back to Izuku. The two stood in a moment of silence, both blushing. So, you wanna get something to eat, Izuku asked. Yeah, Riko said. The two then left the arena and went into the festival. End of chapter 12.